Get ready for a mind-blowing journey into the heart of destruction. Today, we dive into the world of heavy machinery, where raw power meets chaos. The monstrous wood crusher is unleashed, its force beyond comprehension as it devours entire trees, crushing them into pieces with terrifying speed. But this time, something goes wrong. A catastrophic machine failure threatens everything. The very machine that once stood as a symbol of strength now faces its own vulnerability. The stakes are high, the danger is real, and the power of this giant machine, once flawless, is put to the ultimate test. Will it survive, or will it fall apart in a spectacular jaw-dropping failure? This is a ride you won't want to miss. Hold on tight as we explore the unbelievable world of extreme industrial power. The giant wood crusher roars to life, its titanium jaws snapping with unimaginable force. Every tree in its path is nothing but a target for its relentless power. With terrifying speed, it tears through wood, devouring entire trunks in seconds. The machine moves with brutal efficiency, its sharp, unyielding teeth slicing through the wood like a hot knife through butter. Each crunch, each snap, is a reminder of the raw, untamable strength it possesses. This is no ordinary machine. It's a beast of destruction, capable of turning entire forests into nothing but fragments. The danger is real, the power unrelenting. Watch as this colossal force moves with precision, leaving behind only shattered remnants of nature in its wake. The machine powers forward with unrelenting fury, its titanium jaws closing faster than the eye can see. With each turn, it rips through the wood like it's nothing more than twigs. The noise of metal grinding, crushing, and splintering fills the air, a constant reminder of the raw destruction in motion. There is no hesitation, no mercy, just the savage hunger of the machine, fueled by pure force. The trees don't stand a chance. In mere seconds, what once stood tall is reduced to splinters and debris. The ground shakes violently, and the air is thick with dust and the smell of crushed timber. This isn't just destruction, it's pure annihilation, an unstoppable force moving at lightning speed, tearing apart everything in its path. And the thrill, the power, it's almost too much to bear. The giant trees crash to the ground with earth-shaking force, each fall more powerful than the last. The sound of their collapse echoes through the air, a reminder of nature's raw power. Every impact is a stunning display of strength as the mighty giants fall to their inevitable fate. Trees crash down with an overwhelming force, their massive trunks splintering as they hit the ground. The earth trembles beneath them, as if nature itself is acknowledging the power of the fall. With each crash, the world seems to pause, witnessing the unstoppable force of nature being humbled, broken, and brought to the earth. Every tree that falls leaves a void, a mark of nature's strength, but also its vulnerability. The sheer power of these giants is both awe-inspiring and heartbreaking, a reminder that even the mightiest can fall. Industrial crushers roar to life, devouring giant cars with unstoppable force. Watch as these machines, built for sheer power, tear through steel and metal like it's nothing. With relentless precision, the crushers crunch, twist, and break the cars down, turning them into twisted scraps in mere seconds. It's an awe-inspiring display of raw destruction, a reminder of just how small and insignificant these vehicles become in the face of such overwhelming power. The machines are hungry, and they don't stop until everything is reduced to nothing. Behold the raw power of the Red Giant VS 950 DK, a force of destruction unlike any other. Watch as it effortlessly crushes entire vehicles, turning them into nothing but twisted metal. The hydraulic jaws of the Red Giant VS950DK tear through steel like paper, showing no mercy. The massive industrial power behind this machine is not just a marvel of engineering, it's a testament to human innovation and the unyielding might of machinery. From crushing cars to compacting scrap into sheer oblivion, the Red Giant VS950DK dominates this scrapyard, leaving nothing in its wake but destruction. Every hydraulic push and every turn of the gear sends a shiver of power through the steel that can only be described as pure destruction. Get ready for a front row seat to the chaos, where metal bends, crashes, and falls apart under the unstoppable force of the Red Giant VS950DK. Watch as the power of the Tata Hitachi Excavator is put to the ultimate test. But disaster strikes as the massive machine begins to tip, caught in the unpredictable forces of the construction site. A giant Tata Hitachi excavator, once firmly grounded, now dangles precariously, suspended by a crane. The heavy load, the intense tension. This is what happens when the limits of engineering and gravity collide. Watch as the heavy-duty truck pushes through the unforgiving forest floor, hauling an enormous load of timber. This isn't just transport. This is a battle with nature itself. With every turn of the wheels, the truck fights against the muddy terrain, the weight of the logs making each movement a struggle. The driver, steady and focused, navigates through the deep mud, the truck swaying dangerously under the massive load. The risk is real. The stakes are high. Every second counts, as the heavy timber could shift, making the whole rig unstable. The forest may look calm, but beneath the trees it's a war zone for this truck. This is a job that requires precision, skill, and nerves of steel. Watch closely as this daring transportation operation unfolds, where one wrong move could lead to disaster. The ocean is calm, but the danger lurking beneath the surface is anything but. Watch as two colossal ferries drift dangerously close to each other, the ocean swirling with uncertainty. The crew, fully aware of the high stakes, works swiftly to avoid a catastrophic collision. Every movement counts. One wrong turn could send the ships crashing into each other, creating a chaos of metal and water. The tension is palpable as the ferries fight against the elements, their massive hulls creating waves that ripple across the water. It's a race against time, as the crew battles not just the forces of nature, but the risk of disaster that looms closer with each passing second. In these moments, the stakes are as high as the ocean's waves, and everything hangs in the balance. This isn't just a matter of navigation, it's a life or death situation. Witness the courage and skill required to navigate these treacherous waters, where every decision could mean the difference between life and death. The ocean, majestic and unforgiving, now claims its prize. Watch as the giant ship, once a symbol of strength and power, slowly succumbs to the deep, its hull tilting, the water creeping higher and higher. The ship struggles, but the relentless force of the ocean is too much. With each passing moment, it sinks further into the abyss as the waves swallow it whole. The once mighty vessel, now helpless, is engulfed by the unforgiving sea. The sound of the ocean grows louder as the ship's fate is sealed. This is not just a sinking. This is the ocean's triumph over man's creation. Witness the unstoppable force of nature as it devours the ship, pulling it into its depths with no mercy. The ocean does not forgive, and today, it takes what is rightfully its own. Behold the marvel of modern engineering, as these colossal giants are transported across the road with absolute precision. Watch as this massive machine, stretching over endless meters, is carefully navigated through sharp bends and narrow paths. The weight, the scale, it's a feat of logistics that defies belief. Every move must be calculated, every step deliberate. The enormous machine, too large to fit comfortably on the road, inches forward with incredible care. The crew, dressed in high-visibility gear, watches closely, ensuring that nothing goes wrong. The roads, barely wide enough for the task, become a battleground where engineering meets sheer willpower. This is no ordinary transport. This is the incredible, dangerous journey of some of the largest machines ever moved. A true testament to human ingenuity and the power of determination. Watch as these giants are moved, inch by inch, defying all odds. Disaster strikes in the blink of an eye. Watch as this massive piece of equipment, lifted with precision, suddenly tilts dangerously. The crane's cables strain as the heavy load threatens to shift, the risk of a disastrous drop just moments away. The workers hold their breath as they try to regain control, hoping the machine won't slip from its grip. In this high-risk operation, every second counts. The tiniest mistake could lead to catastrophic consequences, but the crew's quick thinking is all that stands between a controlled lift and utter chaos.